to tell you guys some red flags that I look out for, and if I see them, I am absolutely not going there. No. I look like a little grandma sitting here with my blanket on, but it's so cold. If I'm talking to a guy and you have children and they are in your profile, they are in your pictures, and I ask you how often you see them and you say you don't see them, no. Why do you not see your children? And 99% of the time, these people will say, oh, because she took them away from me, she doesn't let me see them, blah, blah, blah. But also, 99% of the time, women don't just take kids away from the father for no reason. I completely understand that there is circumstances where women will just be an asshole like that, but most of the time it's for a reason. Second red flag is if you live with your mum or your dad, no, absolutely not. And I like to date people older than me, so the people I'm looking to date are probably like 35 plus, and if you're living with your mum and dad, it's just a no from me. It's a no from me. And that kind of leads into my third red flag, which is someone who says the words, the bitch took it all, or anything along the lines of, my ex took everything, which is why I now have nothing. I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't want to hear about how your ex fucked you over. Like, we've all been fucked over in life. We've all had bad roads. Fourth red flag for me is if you have kids under the age of 5. Like, my child is nearly 15. I am done with small children. Trust me, that makes dating very hard for me because men in their 30s usually have kids who are toddlers. Yes, that one's not a complete deal breaker for me, but it's like, I just prefer not to. If you do have a toddler, you best believe that you have a good relationship with that mother and that you're seeing that toddler on a regular basis and paying your child support, which is something my baby daddy never did. I don't know what number we're up to, maybe number 5, but number 5 would be if you do not have a job. What are you doing if you don't work? Honestly, like, what are you doing if you don't work? I know it sounds bitchy and I know it sounds mean, but is it so hard to want someone who is at a point in life like I am where they are thriving, they are mentally and physically healthy? I don't want someone who I have to pick up and lift up and support and help through a hard time. And I guess another very obvious red flag here is drug use. I have been a recovered addict for 3 years. You'd be surprised how many people know that, also know that they're regular users, and still try to pursue me. And it's like, you really think I'm not going to click on? Like, I can clock a meth addict from a mile away. Weed isn't a deal breaker for me, but I just prefer not. Like, can we just live substance free, please? Oh, and another one, if you don't like dogs, then I don't like you. I don't know, am I being too picky? Let me know below, what are your number 1 icks, what are your red flags? Absolutely not. Bye.